사시볼기 조신인 매도 라마린지 니에데기는 바디 상기의신인두 미대오와 이드로 오코노 나맘다 신의 주바라쇼 제수 라마 담바이케 나맘 이초코카라 기네안세 주오진인드리 지나라 사마베 도제지니마 라샤마이게 주기 차라바도 이남am guru ratnam indolagam niyadhaya sangye chudan sugi chunam la jangchu padu dani gyap suji dagi chunin gibye sonam ge drola penje sangye jomha sho Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonam La Jangchu Badu Dani Gyap Soji Dagi Chunin Gibe Sonam Ge Drola Benche Sangye Joma Shon Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonam La Jangchu Badu Dani Gyap Soji Dagi Chunin Gibe Sonam Ge Drola Benche Sangye Joma Shon
조건이라는 삼재기도 다이 최den도 그게 땡전데 와서 배워 볼게요. 제발 매봐 땅에 뭐 저 다시 쓰면 되지. 저번 이제 시대가 좋았어. 다 못해라. 야. So it's been elaborate here. All the students, my brothers and sisters know. Then because Father Mata from beginning to birth. We have all the students in Russia, and then all the different parts of the world who are listening the teaching. So I want to express from my heart then greetings and then thanks means for the life turning towards Dharma, life turning towards the light, not towards darkness, but towards, not towards the suffering, but towards the liberation. Not towards hell, but towards enlightenment. Not towards samsara, towards the liberation. Not towards problems, daily life, confusion. Then turning towards happiness. Happiness comes from Dharma mind, healthy mind, healthy mind. Not chronic disease, mental disease from beginningless rebirth. Not that. Then you understand how that is so important at this moment. Your life turning towards Dharma, how that is so important, you can understand by expressing this. Yeah. Then motivation, then seeking temporary happiness. Then this life, of course, that attachment to that's not Dharma. So seeking happiness of future lives, well, that is the least, that is the very bottom, the least, very first Dharma, holy Dharma. Then next one, but that's the Jiva Chungachu, the holy Dharma of the lower capable being. And then not only that, even everlasting happiness, the blissful state of peace for oneself, that's the liberation of samsara. So even that, that's the motivation of the middle capable being. Not even that here, even though that Lamrim is the middle, there's a middle capable being's motivation, of course a higher Dharma than before, but here is the Mahayana teaching, so that's not enough. You need to think about others and stop giving harm others and benefiting others. Here is involved. So, as I said, starting from one insect and from one person, towards numberless helplings, hungry ghosts, animals, human beings, sura beings, asura beings, intermediate beings. Free from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment by oneself alone. So here I want to mention just an easy example. So the bird, different birds, and this one bird, big bird. This kasa, eagle, not eagle, but eagle. I don't know. The big bird, yeah. Eagle, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, they make big nest with wood, because they're bigger birds, so wood, big, and a long wood they put all around, incredible. They put all around, very big. Then of course the main place, small one after some of the soft, I don't know what the little egg, with the baby, they could keep warm, so they, yeah. I mean, they're big birds, so the nest is very big. Yeah, so I think seems probably the husband and the wife both they look after the chicken. It seems the chicken or the after came out from the egg. It seems like that. So I think they somewhere near water, so they bring many fish. Maybe they're not dead, so they bring fish to feed the babies. And they open big mouth in the waiting. The mouth is so big. Bring fish and other insects, other animals, what they can find. Even small birds. They go to catch and they bring the baby. And it's not for a long time. Not that again they bring. The baby is not just one. There are several. They're fish. Really amazing. Anyone flying there, what they can catch, then bring the baby, to feed the baby. Lama. So something bigger baby can't eat, can't swallow. So they cut the fish, big fish, and they take all those things inside them. So they let that. And then I don't know, sometimes the small bird, they get some white round the baby place. I don't know what is that, then they take it away. I don't know. So I think I mentioned about, so by killing one insect, for the baby, then it she's a sentient base sentient samba to harm. Samba joy action, whatever action. Tattoo as a goal, then they've been died before you. So that has done the karma by killing one, then yet reborn, rapid aspect result in the hell realm, in the Lord realm. So, in one text I saw one anti-ion, that one text, one Dharma text, one great whale and Lama. So anyway, then arrive an aspect result in the lower realm, in the hell realm, Papa. Not just one time. Again. Then three other suffering result in the image realm. Possessed result, place where you live or you're born, or there's killing, then a lot of war, and killing each other, so much of fight, so much disease, so much disease, one after another, so much obstacle for life. You get born there or you live there. That place where you live is nothing. And the famine, so much problem for life, for possessions. Then the Kasway, even it is a correct medicine, but you see, medicine becomes a side effect. Even though it's a correct medicine, you have disease, and that's the medicine to be taken. But for you, it becomes a side effect, and harms. You understand? Like that. Not other people, but those specific people, they have side effects. Same as the food, and the side effect. You see food, side effect. You see? So diabetes, or if I have sugar, side effect. You see? Like that. So sugar is one example. So those result of past killing, nirkama killing. You understand? The undigested food. Those things. Okay. Yeah. I mean, any problem in their lives, you see, it comes from your mind, comes from your karma, comes from your past karma. Past karma creates this life or other lifetimes. I want to say this. When you practice Dharma, when your action becomes holy Dharma, that time you become the guide. That time you did not become enemy. Even though people believe you're doing wrong thing by culture, by their ignorance. So you are guide. Because you are guiding to the happiness. By creating good karma, it brings you into happiness, result happiness. So like that, you see, and the future, while you're in samsara, all the happiness, temporary happiness, then ultimately ultimate happiness, liberation of samsara, the enlightenment. So you see, so you are the guide to yourself. See, when you practice renunciation, detachment to this life happiness or this life materials or enjoyments or then see you bring to next good birth. Then happy transmigratory being, happy transmigratory being next life. Do you understand? You're the guide. That time you're the guide. You're not as an enemy to yourself that time. Guide. So, when you're taking teaching, to be free of samsara, to next life to happen, to be free of samsara, and to achieving enlightenment, all that. So you're guiding yourself. You guide to, to happiness, up to enlightenment. You see all that's I just got to the happiness of future life. So, then renunciation to the future life, samsara, samsara preparation. Then you guide your nirvana, total the liberation from samsara. So, blissful state of peace. So you guide yourself there. So you're the guide. Then you see, even let go, renounce the liberation, to achieve liberation for oneself, let go the self-chasing thought and seeking enlightenment for sentient being. That is you're guiding yourself to enlightenment. So like that, you see. Also, bodhicitta, whenever you practice bodhicitta in the daily life, whenever, you're guiding yourself to enlightenment. So, then whenever you meditate on emptiness, daily life, that time you're guiding to be free from samsara. Whatever action you do, the body, spirit, mind become remedy to the samsara. Not cause of samsara, remedy. That's really important. So you are studying, meditating on the emptiness. So as you are studying now, they are all kind of teaching you Umanachukwa, Gombarapse, making clear the view of the Buddha. So far, most unbelievable fortunate. That's what I say. I mean, the teachings, teachings, benefits of emptiness, so much in the teachings, Mother Megatree, so much explained, it will blow your mind. You will get fainted, or blow your mind. get fainted, can't grasp. Then you have to go to hospital. Then how are you going to explain to the doctor? Anyway, I'm just joking a little bit. So anyway, really unbelievable. So anyway, because you're guiding yourself, you're guiding. Those times, you see, with the Guru devotion, you see when you're meditating, meditating, thinking the subject, what is studying, you're guiding. You're guiding to yourself, you see. So important. Then, when you engage opposite to Guru devotion, opposite, you see, then there's you become enemy. Nobody, you become enemy to yourself. You understand? When your mind is engaged in the impure mind, ordinary mind, looking at Guru, ordinary, just teaching you Dharma, that's all. Or heresy rising, anger rising, all this, or opposite devotional thought. All that is, you become enemy to yourself, or the negative karma, suffering, there's degenerating your mind, soul destroying, into development, bring down lordism, their life to life, even so then, you don't meet Dharma, don't meet Guru, it's like his honest lives Dharmasala for so many years, but the Indians never come for the teaching. Only in the past, only very few in the past. Westerners many come by making a lot of expenses, by crossing the ocean, they come from the West. Many, you see, for many years. So only now, liberally work up the Indians, Or now they come, for example, Dishida, they come 25, this course, then after 3 days break, then another course starts, or then another 25, something comes from mostly from university. They just finished university. You see, so for them, Nagarjuna and all these pandits familiar because they're born in India. They all knew they are already in the university, so that's not new. Also about the next life, for Indian, it's not new. So there are many cultural people from Israel, many people from Israel comes, but they have to start. It's everything new. It takes time, not easy. Because you don't have that culture or that understanding in your country. So I think the Indians have to wait for a long time. I'm not sure that they have to have a lot of patience. So India, it's like change. So much change happened. Walk up, people come all from Bombay, near Dharamsala, Kangra, from everywhere. People come. It's very interesting. So anyway, so when you follow the attachment and through opposite renunciation to the side, then follow the attachment. ignorance and so that's the time you become, looks like you're a friend to yourself. Looks like you're a friend to yourself, like you're doing some very good thing, but actually you're enemy to yourself. You're enemy that time. You become enemy to yourself. You destroy yourself. So look like, oh, there's something that you're enjoying so much. In the view of a hallucinant mind, attachment, you see. So in the reality, examine you. So all the problems in the world, even your body, human being, in a lifetime. So hundreds of then suffering, creating cause, goes on. So you become, then you on your follow self-change thought, no bodhicitta. Bodhicitta, you become the best guide. Yes. And then when you follow self-change thought, what is the enemy? Then same thing the opposite to wisdom, realize the emptiness, and the ignorance. Ignorance. Truly, ignorance holding the I truly existing. That root of samsara. So that you are that's you see, you create ignorance. You create ignorance constantly. You see? So then you put yourself in the experiencing oceans of samsara suffering. You see? You cause yourself. There's nobody outside. You cause yourself. So that's you become enemy to yourself. So just that. Without talking about tantra. That. So that time, when you practice Dharma, that time you love yourself. Because it causes happiness. It only brings happiness, causes happiness to you, and causes happiness to others as well. So that real one, that's real, you love yourself. So when you don't practice Dharma, or even though with the hallucinant mind, with its attachment, anger, you think you are enjoying, but actually you enjoy the most. That's what hallucinant mind, attachment thinking. Or then you see, you're destroying yourself, you're harming to yourself when you do that. That time is not you love yourself, not that you may call that, but it's hallucinated. You are hallucinated. That's love by hallucinated mind. Hallucinated mind, attachment. Attachment rises on the basis of the wrong concept. While the I exists in my name, merely impression about mind, well, that is real to the I, how the I exists. But after the invitation by your mind, then right after the second I appeared from its own side, exists in the real one. Then after that appearance, then you hold, then your mind hold. You let your mind hold, that's real true. That's real true. Or that That's ignorance. You're creating ignorance, root of samsara. So day and night all the time. That is it. So on that basis, then anger, ignorance rises up. On that basis. Not on the basis of wisdom, no. Understand? Not Dharma wisdom, no. Not wisdom, no. The basis of ignorance. So Lama Zopa said, it might be done many times before. In the Amitabha, Timu Drata Berangshila. Exaggerated by the ignorance. So, exaggerated by the ignorance. See the first. Well, to clarify, there's a valid best aggregates existing. So valid level that goes on and so on. That exists because there's a valid base. Because there's body base, so the I exists. The mean level there. Yeah. Existence. So I exist. What is I? Why it exists? Why? Because there's a valid base. Not you go, I on this, I on the kaka, I on the shoes, not that. So, that's what I. So, yeah, so this is mind. Because the reason. Then middle level I. And then, middle level I. Not think, concentrate. Middle level I. Okay? So next second, first second this. Next second, then you see, I immediately appeared, existing from inside. You understand? Not one new level. Right up the level, it exists from inside. Okay. So wrong bell. You understand? Why? Because there's a deep imprint left on the continuity of the mind. Yeah, well, that's okay. Negative imprint left to continuity of the mind from beginning. So that imprint, so immediately projected the I, which is just middle level. That is real I projected, like what you have in the negative role in film in the machine. Then you put what do you call that? Then projects onto what you call it. You understand? That's. So project. What is the middle level by mind, by your mind? Unbelievable subtle. These are, yes, but so subtle, unbelievable, it's like doesn't exist. Like doesn't exist. You understand? Like doesn't exist. So unbelievable. So therefore, in Tibet, even Tibet, many mentors, many famous mentors, they slipped out. Nihilism, that's not I. Or if they accept I, then real I, truth is not I. So for the South Africa, you see, it's a label, yes, but the label, yes, but it exists permanently. But it exists by nature. Permissible side, yes, it exists. Even though it's a label, still exists permissible side. So that blocks to see the I totally empty, exists in mere name, because it exists in mere name, so totally empty from sight. So you don't realize total blockage to realize a person gets view. You understand? So even Rangjiva must make a person, must make school. So then, no question the previous ones. So okay, so I'll try to finish quickly. So yeah, then also projected the middle projected real one exists from inside. Not labeled by my mind, not camera mind, camera is right. Or Rangjiva labeled by mind, but exists from inside. You see? So now you can see. So then third one, third second, then you let your concept, you see, your mind, to hold on that, whatever you real, you let your mind hold on that truth. That is it. You are creating ignorance day and night all the time. So now you can see very clear. Not God, not Buddha, who created your suffering. Your mind, you understand? Your ignorance. That ignorance. Then creates oceans of samsara, hell suffering, human beings, general suffering, all oceans of samsara suffering, all that from that. Can you imagine? So now you can see ignorance exaggerated. Now you understand very clear. In the nature, ignorance in the nature, the ignorance exaggerated. So it's the I, you see. That. Now it's very clear. Then discrimination comes very good. Discrimination. Very good, you see, discrimination. That's, yeah. Then the best of that anger and detachment rises. You understand? All after that. It is anger and detachment. No, there's graduation. How developed our Catholic thoughts. There's a graduation. So now you can see very clear how that is wrong. So on the basis of taking bad and good, then attachment engages. Then exaggerate. Attachment engages, then exaggerate. So all that. So this is how we live our life. If you live life with ignorance, then at all time, no matter how much science degree you have, no matter how much universe, how many degrees you have, how many, what, even you have $1 zillion, even if you live in Jewel Palace, anyway. So if you live with ignorance, it's like this. So you're living, you see, now you understand how you create suffering. How the suffering comes from you, your mind. So then, since I have difficulty to remember the words. So I think the essence is, so you can prove, or the logical reasons, you can prove how your concept is wrong. How your concept, you see, all this starting from ignorance, the basis, the ignorance, or how the wrong logically, or the logics you can prove, or the wrong. So then that's how you can eliminate the wrong concepts. Or how can you eliminate ignorance? By eliminating ignorance, then you are able to eliminate attachment, anger, all these are the wrong concepts. Delusions, the rises after that. Oh, you can eliminate. You see? Now you get clear. Oh, then that's how you by seeing that, that's how you can achieve nirvana, nirvana, the liberation from samsara. So free forever from oceans of samsara suffering. You understand? So suffering rebirth, suffering, all this suffering, all the suffering change, preparation coming, free forever. You understand? So it just comes from your mind. So you see, so you have to guide. You have to become guide to yourself. All right. So So Buddha said, you are God to yourself. Also, you are enemy to yourself. Okay, all right. So, oh yeah, the moderator. So moderator says, I came and said something about. So you see, anyway, even when you're born human being, you see, from that birth time, that being mother and casualty, killing one insect, example, one piece, or then it says, see, positive result I explained. Then that's just one life, on. Then the casualty. No, you think it do. The experiencing the result is similar to the cause. Oh, then you see, you are born human being, you not become, but you suffer so much. So, how you treat others and mean, or harm others, exactly the others, whom you harm, that bring, then harm you. As an animal, as a human body, harm you, or you suffer. There's not just one life. It goes on, like that. Then the other one creating results from the cause. It's the habit of past you can harm others because of that. Or again you harm others. Again you create action killing others. Goes on. So if you never met Dharma, you never understand karma, you never change your mind, you never change your action. It goes life goes on. The experience, results will cause you again past habit. You harm others, you kill others again. Goes on. So you make. If you don't never Dharma, you never understand karma, then you see, you make the samsara no end. Even though philosophically we say all sentient beings will become enlightened, yes, but yes, the reality also that if you don't make Dharma, you never do Dharma, never do karma, never understand, never change. Then you make your samsara endless. You understand? Think that. Just by killing one insect, I'm talking about. Not that mother bird kills so many at one day, kills so many insects, what you can find to feed the babies. So yourself, but mother bird, and kill many insects one day, bring the piece of baby. Or yourself having a baby, the mother brings, so many insects. So that's just one day life. I'm talking about one day life. Can you imagine? So like that. So what I'm saying. So these sentient beings have been once a mother, like bird, create so much they can come up for you. So much they come up. Then they experience the result suffering. Life to life, on, so much suffer. Because that's happened to them. They're born to them, or then they have to create karma, so much. Life to life. 100,000 minutes, like that. So mother were born to, as in even human, this life, mother, father, Mother, you know, the motivation is a non-virtue, just only attachment to this life, you see, and that's all. With that motivation, they all do all the activities of body, spirit, mind, you know, taking care of you, day and night. So this is the main motivation. So everything beginning to come. Everything beginning to come. Everything beginning to come. So then they have to suffer. Result, they suffer. Eons, they have to suffer. Result. This is the never meet Dharma, no understand karma, no change. You know, purify karma is change. And nothing happens. So they have to suffer so much. Then the karma creates for you. So the motivation is non-virtue. Attachment in this life happens. The karma all day or not wrong. So it's like this for years. So even dislike parents, you see. Oh, so much creating cause of suffering. So, yeah, because you want him, so that's so much suffering, so much. Then they have to suffer 100,000 or millions, they have to suffer on. So if they don't meet Dharma, don't understand karma, and then if they actualize part of marriage, part of preparation, then that is for Dharma Zopa heat, Dharma point, Zopa patience, Chicho Sovereign Dharma. So only when there is a part, within the part, patience, then they got confidence, never get rid of Lord. Only in that time. Part of preparation is 4, so part of patience, and then when they achieve that, then they have got confidence, never get rid of Lord. With that. Otherwise, no. So evident. So even our pleasure. So the sentiments have died, killed, they have killed, they have died, suffer. Any pleasure get. So even when we travel, even when we go back to home, travel, in the road there are many insects, ants, there are many insects, they get killed. So we don't know. So yeah, they have to suffer for us, they have to suffer for you, for your pleasure, for your success, they have to suffer. You see? So that's just one example. Any pleasure, food, stay in the house, and then when it's built, land is cultivated, so many mouse or the ants and so many worms get killed, and people have been killed by using machines, whatever. Or then there's way through it. They have to work hard, and even the people there. But everything's negative karma, and so finally you get comfort living this house. So come from many sentiments, be killed and dead. All the food pleasure, so that you get pleasure by eating, drinking the food. Or this came from many sentiments. Yeah, and then the worms, the sentiments, the one from the field, the one killed, the spirit killed it. And then people couldn't get Dharma, then finally You got the food, then you get pleasure. Survival. Each day, each hour, each minute, survival. So that allows us to practice Dharma. So we met Dharma this time, so that we're able to kasure. Even one is lazy, one is not attracted to all the pleasure, then you advise, you guide yourself, then practice Dharma, cause happiness. So up to enlightenment, amazing. Not only freedom from samsara, but up to enlightenment. So definitely we have to benefit from sentient being. Definitely we have to think all the time sentient being. We have to live our life benefiting, live our life for others. Has to. So in the clothing, then animal clothing, and came by animal skin and all animal killing, then even not animal skin, but it came from many centimeters. But evolution came from tree, whatever. Then by killing, many sentient beings. So then people who are hard, whatever. They have the pleasure of reading. So like that. So any pleasure you got, see, it's very simple from sentient being, but some sentient being killed and creating drama, killing others, suffered so much. So they were the sentient beings that will suffer. Well, they've been suffering from beginning of birth. You can see now, because you born in samsara, so many sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, they will suffer for you. You understand? Because you are born in samsara. So therefore now you need to be free from samsara as quick as possible. Or then you need to be enlightened as quick as possible, or to enlighten sentient beings, to free the sentient beings from samsara, to enlighten the sentient beings. So you understand? So and then that also shows how important your understanding Dharma. You as much as extends the Dharma you know, so that you can teach, you can help others. You can help yourself to be free from samsara, to achieve enlightenment, but also you can help others. You understand? So therefore you understand Dharma, your experience with Dharma, your experience part how that is so important. Most important. Otherwise you can't guide others, you can't guide yourself, you can't guide others. So you understand? So now how important to so therefore then the same thing then, because that then Dharma Center, without Dharma Center, I think it is a Dharma. So because Dharma Center, where everything organized, how that is so important. How that is so important. So you see, so then people who are working, a center, how they're so kind to you. For you to achieve enlightenment, for you to be very samsara to achieve enlightenment. Okay. 맞아, 잘해. 말을 맞아. 단다. 시부인장 같은 차. 왜? 그래. All right. And I want to show you this aspect. This is how so important to you to be free of samsara. Otherwise, they have to suffer. Sentient beings suffer so much for you. You understand? Being parents without even without parents. As I gave you one example. So, then so important enlightenment, so you can enlightenment. So much suffer. So therefore the Dharma practice, extra Lamrim, Dharma practice, study Dharma. The eldest Lamrim. So important, so important, so important. You understand? Wow. So I was talking before the their life, the couple lives. I don't mean everyone to be married in couple. I'm not saying that. In those you see couple life, or then how should live the life. Remember, I was giving examples I did before. So anyway, you want the Buddhist, of course. So much opportunity to collaborate with Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Buddha, with the Guru, Buddha, so even you're not Buddhist, but you see with the compassion, with the sentence makes you see, with the Dharma, holy Dharma mind. I mean, especially good heart, the holy Buddhist mind, you can collect so much good karma, cause of happiness, with the sentence things, every day and night, all the time. You get incredible opportunity. To get good karma. You have to know that. So Haiba, no question even was living alone, but the couple of them, Dizzy, Chukri Kuchama, to help to Kuchama as much as possible. So the practice, yourself practice good heart. Life is dedicated for sentient being, serving sentient being. Bring happiness, causing happiness to any sentient being, to a number of sentient. Well, insects, animals, and people. So reduce the suffering, causing suffering. There's much of a soul. Then you do that through good heart practice. What you do then is the other person learning, other companion is learning. Other person gradually he will also engage in them. Then other person get opportunity to create good karma so much in the life. By looking at your life as example. So that you see, you help the other person. In city to be born lower realm and to receive a higher birth. To be born a higher rebirth in the next life. That way you will pure land. And then you pay some time, then you achieve enlightenment. All of that. To as much as possible, good heart, practice a good heart. The other person also, engage in the if you practice good heart, then the person, you can see how that is a really happy life. That's really, really happy life. You have real happiness in the heart. So then the person also will follow you. So practice good heart, so like that. So they help. So able to free from samsara kuga to achieve enlightenment, they help all. An example. So everything, as much of it, as I said before, as much as possible to benefit the sentiment, the good heart. And then every action body surrounded, as much as possible, benefit the sentiments, to cause happiness for the sentiments. So bring them to enlightenment whenever possible. Even you are not thinking enlightenment, even you are not Buddhist, some people not Buddhist, but still, you see, even you don't think enlightenment, still, that's very logical. You can see, cause happiness. Because you don't have suffering, you don't want anybody to harm you, you don't want anybody to criticize you, you don't want anybody to harm you. Only praise. You see, you want everybody to only praise, all good things, nice things, polite things, for the action bodies. So same thing, so similar. Everybody want to happen. So you cause others, practice with heart, and then serve others with the bodies, with the mind, with the spiritual mind, with the respect, the polite, bring so much happiness to the person. Whether you know that person or not. Unbelievable. And with the body, with the, humbleness and with the respect, the help, with the one to loving counsel. Even not Buddhist, you see. Oh, it brings so much happiness around people. You are to harm ourselves. There's a landlord to ourselves, a landlord, neighbor, in your country, in this world, brings so much happiness. Yeah, so even not British, even not you don't believe with Dharma Sangha. Yeah, so Kasuri, I gave example. I want to repeat that again. So this is just example. So before taking medicine, this is my life is beneficial for all sentient. Therefore, I'll take this medicine. So after you take medicine, may my life be most beneficial for all the sentient. Most beneficial for their happiness, not for the suffering, for their happiness. After taking medicine, may my life be most beneficial for sentient. Oh, much for happiness. So that's then how much money you spent, thousands, millions, right? How much it costs, it's done all the sentient beings. Not only whole number of sentient beings. You did that, so rejoice. So after taking, then, may my life be most beneficial. You pray. There's something. Yeah, something you go to hospital, you think that. But whatever treatment, like cancer or anything, that's fantastic, that's so good. Okay, that's just an idea, example. So, okay, now I think I'll go to the room of this Lama Zopa was teaching thought transmission, this, that's that. Visualize the suffering into path to enlightenment. So I go to the room to the room 2 days ago, from Geshe to Gita. It's our Geshe who teach all the Geshes in Rotang College. And the Jute, there's a kid, Norsang, who teach who gave commentary to certain to all the monks in the Jute Geshes. So from Jume, so I took teaching room from the internet, internet. So received. So and there's three pence about that as auspicious. Because I request him to give the whole entire room of the entire Lama Zopa. So I should get that before I die. very precious teaching to get room in this. So I received many important teachings from his own Dharma many times. But complete attention. So I requested Geshe to give education for the monks and nuns. Some they will receive, but anyway, so by the way they receive also. So anyway, I took this from him, so I do it for you, okay? So normally you must write down in your diary book what you received, what you right. Then if somebody needs, you can give. You understand? Then you know what you have received. Only it helps for yourself. Otherwise, nothing. Then can say. Okay, first I read Tibetan, then I go through it. I think I stopped somewhere. This is alternate mission. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get to bring all this in them to preciousness, samsara, to bring all by myself out there, but I must achieving enlightenment, they want to just a room. Okay? Alternate mission. Dunga lamdu longwe, dunga lamdu longwe, danga nyundi shi chuna, sunga la, rangri tembe tala labe, tusin duwali miyong me, wenjang kazal, mitabe chid dodi suna, dunga lamdu sewa niji riba chade, dedar dunga lamdu dewa loda awata, tene dunga lamdu longwe so. Dungala sere chidam chava tertam ji yi minde pele de dungla tera tene YouTube shedan pele tera tene YouTube shedan pele chimar dive tunde mevi dunga jebi chiri kebe dungala misive lo java mitao nyandu semji top java la domada jebi neva yang dong de java chate 인도 때나 동안 쳔베지 동안 미제신 인도 추진 다나 테메바이 동아와 규지데 베나 만파워랑 메베 타토나 버든 라버제 다네 셰메베 타토나 자신 포조시는 란다 땅와라 란 때데 란데 차와데 차라미데 차와니레 당번니 대단히 생기 되게 제대로 좋아라. 니네 소소로 제일 떠는 데마라 연된 템비 치를 가와시 자대. 세발링 에버지면 삼발 제바 난 잡라 이때만 제바당. 잡았어와 제바당. 네가 제바당 가와라. 삼절 이제 템비 치를 테라 당번이 레단 양마 방게 지수코와 참바대 시즈코와 참바 대저 장들에 동에게 나버 좋아 권나임에 년이 뭐 인생 좋아 지와 다게 타와 차고 년이 뭐 인생 좋아 시와 다게 타와 차고 세벌 참 친제 동아되면 자와니 매워시 중앙 많이 거행아 중인데 삼바 오 니바니 세베 지바 렌레데 니니 참 많이 등담에 봐 참네 지바 대답이 동아말 쪄바니 로아메비 군자스 냐주의 세베 제지 저 탐주의 지를 두기는 군자스 다음에 자고 님들 내가 지네 접수 좋아 좀 봐오 선반이 라라 미빙아 자당 대탐비 전에 견도서바니 개와 도마치고서 니주티 메테니비 너와 팀에 거이나 다 동아와 되니 개와 도지 이주에 내서 도와주에 증가제 세바 자고 냠보 시번에 동안 되다 보니 동안 좀 때봤잖아. 가다 되면 더 대답하니 네 주민가 왔자 빵와 차고서 냠네. 나면 예전에면 또 제당에서 좋아했다. 제만 퇴치 저라 배워 차고 배워고 나반니 동안 되다 보다 제비 대반니 팬다바 거나 이라 대제 동아라베 대와라 가나 대주 개와라 배워 차고 냠들이네 소고 도만에 소와오 주반이 다 진짜와 선전한 게 동안되다고는 들에 최초와 동서 냠서 때네 대다게 동안 탐져서 찾는 이제 제법 이반이 세제때 제법도 랭게 동안에 저렇게 찐지 미안 메모이 나라 말 공부 모두 되는 다그 동안 뒤에 대다게 나반용아 탐지지 거친 그래서 나바 뒤에 제법은 다그 들에서 다들 동하다 대다게 뒤로다가 내면 동네 점아 쓰지 배에 삼바 정하다 고사를 소소할 거는 뇌바다만 주대 가나 간다고 떠봐마 떠봐 샤래 라레마도 제바다 대주도 그런 단지 라제메고 답이 제대때 말아버지 스메지다 나지다 내가 삼바 타바는 대바니 뭐야 되게 되게 멋있네 검대 센터를 기대 배나 레바를 그 공부하시고 제대로는 생각 계획 거제도 동안 담아다 소소해 쟁람들로 땡양도 그 신의 유튜버 그래 람도 찌롱 람도 찔롱롱 제네 정말을 롱 좋아하던 라마데기 이메라 소아데지 바지게 정말로 또 맞지네 하여튼 진짜 한번 들어하고 당시 때 당대면 대단히 뒤에 저 개월에서 따왔죠 지난 동안 처음에 영수랑나 동아 전부를 정을 주에 또 그거 쉬어 샤바시 그날 배더니 얘도 말이 just 전에 그때 너도 참 보니까 와서 what's 아 maybe I explained up to I stopped somewhere not much maybe I think play message I sent to Kenjur. You have to play with the microphone, speaker. So, how do you listen? Now this is real thought transformation. Real thought transformation. No, I want to do people need to rebuild center, so I thought I was thinking to help with that. To the extensive Dharma puja, for mandala, but the extensive one. But one day, at lunch, and then did Lama Zopa Rinpoche, so I kind of talked a little bit, and then dinner, or didn't get done excessive for mental over Dharma puja, so they did all the offerings and so well then I think after dinner then it was good to not continue, so came back. So the next day the Ganju or this case Ganju got COVID, so I thought this didn't get sent out in the right way, but I sent after some time. I sent this message. So that's the real. you want to know. Well, I could play next time, but I think maybe finish this time. Yeah? So that's the real. You want to know how to transform suffering into happiness. So that's play. So everybody listen. Clear? It's clear? Am I louder? So this is exact. So I don't have to, yeah, my mother remember exact. They can hear? They can hear? Maybe they don't hear. Hey.
Yeah, so, yeah. So what I heard is...
They're Russian. They don't hear.
Wow, you found...
I think you
found... Wishkranju, okay?
the speaker is maybe not right place.
Can you hear? Can everybody hear?
No. Come on.
Well, I'm putting it out of here.
Diamond to gold is nothing.
Yeah.
Even scars go down this Wishkranju, not one. Sky. Oh, more precious. You got covered, more precious than Wishkranju. You understand? Even you have scars Wishkranju, it doesn't store about in the water, it doesn't store about samsara. Cannot be free with samsara, cannot be Lord Javana. That cannot bring to your enlightenment. So it's nothing, you understand? So then, but you see, but the COVID, you see, COVID destroys the subtraction thought. Then it's possible to send Bodhisattva. Then you become free from Lord, purify, you become free from Lord, the free from samsara, free from Lord, brings that's the main cause of achieving enlightenment for sentence things. All the sentence things you're liberated, nobody sentiments from the Lord, from the samsara, from the Lord. You are bringing all the sentiments to enlightenment. What does COVID does for you? But what you get from COVID? So Bodhisattva. Because you see, so that's you should great happiness, to what comes, okay? Because why? Also why? You can experience all sentiments of habits now. You can experience, you can dedicate, you can experience all the sense, everything. All the sentiments of habits you can experience. You can dedicate, you can experience all the sentiments, COVID, and all the suffering causes, and the common development, the sentiments, the sentiments, achieving enlightenment, and great Lama. Oh, this is what he was. By my experience, this is my sentiments, free from all the suffering, all the sickness, then I did that being enlightened, okay? Sentiment being enlightened. So you can recite this as a mantra, money bam. Like that, you recite this prayer. Oh, wow. Then, you see? So incredible, precious, because then you could say all the sentiments of Kabbalah. So precious, okay? This self-centered thought, all the sufferings, the camper, self-centered thought given to you by self-centered thought cause you to suffer from beginningless to the birth. From beginningless to the birth. Not only the past, now only harm to yourself, then continuously self-judgment harms you in the future. Continuously, as soon as you follow, not only that, that's just for yourself, nothing. Now the numberless, helpless, hungry animals, human beings, asuras, with the self-judgment, they be harming to numberless and then born. So they have to suffer from beginners to birth after now. Oh, so much suffer. So like in the future, essentially for self-judgment, okay? So therefore, self-judgment is the main enemy, the main worst enemy in the world, in the life. So not only for you, it's the most harmful to numberless and being already harmed from beginners to birth. Non-future, okay? So now there's a worst enemy. So COVID is so important. Self-judgment, you give the self-judgment thought. COVID, you give the self-judgment thought. You give it to you by self-judgment, now you give it back. You give it back. You experience all the sentiments of COVID, okay? Give it back to the self-judgment thought, and self-judgment thought is eliminated. Every time self-judgment thought is destroyed, okay? Eliminated. That with that, then Dante Mariba, root of samsara, your root of samsara, oceans of suffering, ignorance, holding the I as real. I what appeared real, truly existing, the real one from that. So then man to hold on that, looking at the real truth. That is so same thing the aggregates appear real from there, they're holding that truth, all there's ignorance, also that eliminated because you see the real I appear there is not there at all. What appears from there is not there at all. So you see him totally empty, so stay there a little while, then you do giving, okay? And then mostly you spend time taking, okay? Papa, that's great. Then the Tonglen, it makes you do Tonglen. Then each time you check suffering, each time you give your body, possession, marriage, whatever, numbers, then you become closer. You create more than scarce marriage each time. You become closer to enlightenment. You become closer, whatever. You got copies, so lucky, so rejoice. Rejoice, so good. So if you die by experience of coverage of a sentient being, you see, experience of coverage of Buddhism, you don't go to Lord, man. Well, actually, Bodhisattvas prefer to be born in the Lord in the hell for the sake of even one sentient being to liberate from some type of Lord. You see, they prefer to be born, they used to be born in hell for even one sentient protection, liberty from the hell. But that's like say wishes, unbelievable great wish, is stronger than even the arhatas, like the blissful state of peace. You understand? All right. So anyway, how you are, you see then. By experience for sentient being, That's the power of good heart. But it's never get upon Lord so like a time I say, he always pray to upon Lord that day when he can die, the pure and appearance, the pure and happiness, that's right, around him. So he told his attendant, it didn't succeed. So now my offering says, oh, so like that. And then your soul, like a most lucky, you should rejoice. Thank you very much. So that's, I'm giving example, but like that you should symbolize with all the obstacles, okay? Right, thank you very much.
Sorry, it looks like I'm laying down in the hospital and on bed, then talking. It's look like that. Yeah, it wasn't. It was.
I could repeat it.
Huh?
I could play it again.
Yeah, it wasn't helpful for you to understand. So, but what is going to transcribe? They're going to transcribe. So, if you get that copy, it's very good. So what do you think? How to look at everything positive? So that's to enjoy the most. So, but receiving copy to enjoy the most, or to be the most happy, or wonderful thing like that. So, yeah, that's how it should be. So, okay, that's all. Thanks. We'll stop here. Did all the past numbers Buddhas, made the Bodhicitta. Be generative art in the heart of numbers helping, numbers hunger, numbers maybe numbers numbers intimacy. And those who have generated Bodhicitta developed. Chancho Samcho Rinpoche Maje Bana Tekyushi Jeva Nyamba Meba Kone Kondo Bevara Jo Tawa Rinpoche Maje Vana Jeva Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Kondo Beva Ju Sara Kondo Jawa Tonga Vete Jo Shinyi Muzo Zebe Jere Ngabe Ramzan Tinye Dan Keje Sayang Toba Magyo Shi Mecho Namdara Tami Atindan De Rachen Jase Cheve Nindo Chede To Chukerini Losan Jave Tenda Jawara Pante Lama Chiku Chintawa Kodam Kuse Cheta Cheche Tencha Sambo Chintawa Tencha Kuwan Danso Jawai Pante Lame Namba Tawa Keche Samyang Lota Chinte Lapa Tonga Mugu De Lame Chila Sabla
Kubhasho.
And did all the participants in future marriage to Kurashima, Chija marriage to Kurashima, number listen there, numbers Buddhas. Made the war, famine, disease, torture, poverty, whatever happens, this world to be peaceful immediately, and as well as the danger of earth, danger of water, danger of fire, danger of wind, all these problems in the world that's having. All these problems in the world to pacify, this is going to happen also to pacify immediately. And I say, in my observation, this year Singapore is good, but next year, I checked on 2 years, but it seems not good. There's, I don't know, there's maybe trouble caused by Russia or I don't know. So anyway, came out very good to recite Pema Sambhava prayer, eliminate the obstacle. There's a simultaneous success, then quick success. Sambhava Nyudruma, quick success your wish. So that one came out very good to recite, to not have a problem. Or that in Singapore, or that. If you can do that, it's good. So pray to Pema Sambhava one pointedly with much faith. So it's good. Well, that doesn't mean only that, but if you have any problems, otherwise to utilize the path to enlightenment. And also you can, if you can't do that, then pray to Pema Sambhava. So make strong prayer too. So that can help. Did you all the past best mission made to collect by teacher made to collect by number listen numbers without that which exists in the mere name. May the I who exists in the mere name and achieve the Buddhahood, that which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. Lead to that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Pama alone who exists in the mere name. Jambal Jita Jambata Gunda Sambo Tiyanti Adakunji Jetson Dalo Jenkewa Dita Tamche Raptumo Zechepe Jawa Wakala Chuzo Hawaii Dage Keve Tawati Sambo Cheche Raptu Mawara Inji Jiten Kamandire Payde Thank you very much. Good night.